This video is sponsored by DA Lubricant Company. Give your fleet bumper-to-bumper protection. Visit dalube.com to learn more.
I have a big date with my wife tonight, so I want to look my best. And if I want to look like a way cool dude, it's time I started acting like one. So today's the day I start slicking back my hair like some of the coolest dudes I know, Arthur Fonzarelli and John Travolta. Unfortunately, I don't have any hair product, but that's okay, because I do have this. Ooh. Yeah, this'll work. A grease is a grease, right? They're all the same. It's not like the chemical makeup of one grease differs from another, as if they're exactly designed for very specific applications. The same grease that goes on your toast can go in your hair. Right? Wrong! Greases are complicated, and it's not a one-size-fits-all solution, and the same can be said for the greases on your truck. You were really gonna let me butter my hair, weren't you? All greases are the same couldn't be farther from the truth. Greases come in different grades and use different thickeners and different base oils. Some are intended to put up with extreme pressure, and some have better tolerance for high temperatures. Some offer lighter base oils, while others can be difficult to pump. The thing is, in the heavy-duty world, it's vitally important to have the correct grease for the right grease point. In fact, you need to have the right grease in the right place, in the right amount, at the right time. What you don't want to do is select grease based on price, instead of based on application or for ensuring the reliability of your equipment. So if you need to revamp your grease game, here are a few things to know. First, all greases fall somewhere on the NLGI consistency grade scale. This scale assigns ratings corresponding to the hardness of a grease and can help you determine the right product for the application. The scale ranks greases from 000 on the low end, the consistency of cooking oil, all the way up to 6, the consistency of a hard cheese. Most trucking applications require NLGI number 1 or 2 greases, but not all. For some sealed bearings, for example, a semi-fluid 00 grade grease will work best. You'll find number 1 greases are often used in cold weather applications due to their better cold flow properties. Second, do you know what the best color grease to use on your trucks is? For many years, it was thought to be white grease, then red, and for a while even very bright blue grease was popular amongst technicians and industry professionals. But ultimately, the color of a grease is not related to its performance, so be sure technicians are focusing on the performance of the grease, not its color or hue. Selecting an improper grease can result in more reactive maintenance and equipment breakdowns, and therefore costly downtime. So while the tips I've already mentioned are good to know, it's important to seek expert lubricant advice to help keep your fleet on the road and prevent unplanned downtime. So today we've invited Jim Selman, a heavy-duty guru from DA Lubricant Company, to answer a few questions. Jim, let's say for one reason or another, I've made the decision to change the grease I'm using on a specific grease point on my truck. Is this okay? And is there anything I need to know beforehand?
It's a good question. First of all, we always want to refer to what the OEM specifications are for the application the grease is going to be used on. We also want to confirm that the grease that you're about to use is compatible chemically with the current grease that's in the system. Even if it's very similar, it's a good idea to purge the old grease. The way that's done is by forcing the old grease out with the new grease. This will help eliminate any negative effects that could cause between the two greases.
Would you recommend the same greases to a fleet running in Alaska as you would to a fleet running in Arizona?
Often not. Several factors go into selecting a grease, just like we talked about before. The OEM recommendation, of course, is paramount, but the component requirements, whether it's a heavy duty or a light duty, as well as the environment that it's working in, and of course ambient temperature, can affect on what grade or type of grease it's used.
That makes sense to me. Also, I've heard using dielectric grease might be good for my trucks. What is it, and where on the truck would I put it?
Typically, dielectric greases are only used in electrical situations, such as for light bulbs, circuit boards, anything that might be exposed to the elements, such as connectors, things like that.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
Thank you.
For more trucking equipment content, head over to fleetequipmentmag.com. Thanks for watching.